All right, folks, welcome back. This is day two of phase two of the Fit Foundations program. So excited for you guys in this phase, this final phase. We got 4 weeks left together here today. Let's make the most of it. Let's dive right into it. Hopefully, you've already done day one of this phase. If not, no worries. You can watch this now or you can save it and watch it before day two. But let's just kind of take a sneak peek at what we've got for you here in day two. All right, I'm going to go ahead and click start workout. Here, of course, we have our warm up. By now, this should be second nature to you guys. You're probably just flowing through this workout sequence. Then when you're finished, you're just going to click complete, 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 complete. Then I'm going to click done. So the warm up's done. And this brings us to our workout session for today. And we're going to start, I'm going to click start selection here, start section here. We're going to start with, I love this. We're going to start with dumbbell step ups. If you're not familiar with this exercise, it's exactly what it sounds like. You're going to hold a pair of dumbbells in each hand and you're going to step up on top of something. Now, anytime we do anything unilaterally, so one leg or one arm at a time, we're going to mark this as each side. So the way you're going to count this is you're going to step up with your right leg, stand all the way tall, you're going to step back down, step up with your left leg, stand tall, step back down. That's one rep. So that's how we're counting these reps. So it's an alternating fashion. Make sure you click the video here and watch. There's a bunch of different variations or ways you might do this to scale it to make it easier for you if you need to. Remember, you can always do this as body weight only to start. So in that case, you would just record 0 in your weight. So I'm going to come in here, my weight. Remember, I can record a 0 there, click done, and then say, hey, I did, I don't know, 11 steps, and click done. Of course, your timer's going to go off. We'll skip that. But you've got that option for you as well. But the idea here is that you're going to hold a pair of dumbbells in your hand, and that's a dumbbell step up. So that's where we're going to start today is dumbbell step up. And oh, but one more thing before we leave dumbbell step up. For those of you that aren't going to use dumbbells, or maybe you're going to step up to something lower than a standard bench, like a bench press in a gym, maybe you're going to step on something lower. The way I would progress this for you is not to add weight or add more steps every time, but to get comfortable stepping to, let's say, something that's 12 inches off the ground. And if you can do that 10, 11, 12 steps, as opposed to you adding more steps or then grabbing some weights and doing that, I would rather you raise that up until you get to approximately the height of a bench. So if you think of it in a gym, a bench press, so that's something that's what, maybe a little above your knee height, so that you're actually stepping up onto something with some significant height. At that point, when you can do at least a minimum of 8 of those, then you would want to progress that by either adding more reps or starting to add some weight there. So I just wanted to throw that out there because I know we're all starting in different places. Some of you may just be beasts and you might just go ahead and grab some 25-pound weights in each hand and have at it and just, you're going to march right through these. Others of you, this may be more challenging. Meet yourself where you are and progress in a way that's appropriate for you. So I just wanted to throw that out there for your dumbbell step ups. All right, what do we got next? Ooh, suitcase deadlift. Yeah, some fun stuff here in day two. You may be familiar with a deadlift, which is simply bending down and picking something up from the ground, usually something heavy, right? This is a suitcase deadlift, and you'll notice it says each side, so it's a unilateral exercise. You're going to start with usually it's a kettlebell, but it could be a dumbbell, any weighted object. You're going to hold it in your hand on your right side. You're going to do a deadlift with that. So basically, you're going to hinge at the hips, and then stand straight, watch the video, kind of get the idea. But you're going to do 8 to 10 of those on your right hand. And then without rest, you're going to switch that to your left hand. And you're going to do the same number of reps with that weight in your left hand. This is going to cause you to be a little off balance. So having weight in one hand. So this is really a core tightening exercise or a core stability stabilizing exercise as much as it is a posterior chain. So low back, your butt, your glutes, your hamstring, all getting worked in this movement. So great functional exercise for you here. Have fun with that. What's next? We have a single arm dumbbell row. So in phase one, you guys saw a gorilla row where you were bent over. This time we're going to be a little more specific in getting, remember we said we're trying to get this back muscle, this lat muscle. Now I'm taking that core stabilization more or less out, and watch the video, see what I'm talking about. And I'm really trying to isolate this muscle here. So we are rowing in this fashion with one arm at a time. So you'll do 8 to 12, say on your right side, and then without rest, you'll switch that over to your left, do 8 to 12 on that side. Then you'll click complete. That's one, and your timer will go off, and that's one set. Then you'll rest and do your next set. So you've got those single arm dumbbell rows. Next up, we have dumbbell skull crushers. So I think we had dumbbell curls in day one. So that's very much a front of the arm, a bicep exercise. Dumbbell skull crushers are a tricep exercise. So this muscle here in the back of the arm. Don't be put off by the name. Nobody's going to crush their skulls in this exercise. Choose a weight that's appropriate for you. But again, I want a nice when you're doing this exercise, I want this arm, this upper arm to be motionless as you're doing this motion here. I don't want to see this arm moving around like that. So these are dumbbell skull crushers. You've got 3 sets, 8 to 12. This is working your triceps. So this is an arm isolation exercise. And we're going to finish with some core work. Today, we've got the Russian twist. So if you're not familiar with that, you're going to take a weight and go from right to left, right to left. This is each side is unilateral. So we're going to count this 1 and 2 and, or however you want to count it, 1, 1, 2, 2. But you do a right and a left. That's 1 rep. You have 10 to 15 of those. 30-second rest, and then another 10 to 15 of those. And then our next core piece is going to be that suitcase carry. You guys already saw that. You know that 20 to 30 reps means 20 to 30 steps with right hand, and then 20 to 30 steps in the left hand. Then you rest, and you're going to do that again. And that's it. That's day 2. So you guys have fun with this. Go out there, be strong, get after it. I'll see you in our day 3 video.